I want to thank everybody all these years for supporting me at Judicial Watch and now at Freedom Watch, and just generally. Extremely grateful for that. Today, more than ever, we need your support. We need your financial support, tax-deductible contributions. You can see what's going on. You've got these vile, hate-filled people on the left in the Democrat Party. This Governor Pritzker looks like 50 pounds in a 100-pound bag. You look at the mayor of Chicago, same thing. Mayor of Portland, mayor of Boston, Massachusetts, all around the country, people in Congress blocking initiatives, allowing the government to be shut down. President Trump's surrounded. He's trying to do a lot. You know, he's almost 79 years old. He needs our help. He's still vibrant. He's still tough. He's the man that he's always been, and even more so. But he needs our help. And that's what you really need at Freedom Watch. We are, in effect, President Trump's hamburger helper, not just personally with regard to his Justice Department. We are your Justice Department. We bring hard-hitting lawsuits. The one I'm working on right now deals with January 6th because we now know that there were 250 some agents implanted in the Capitol that day. They came forward, they're whistleblowers, and they claim they're discriminated against based upon their conservative politics. We're going to be bringing a lawsuit, a discrimination lawsuit, class action for all the people that have been harmed with J6, losing their lives, losing their family, losing their marriages, the time that they lost their businesses. This was an absolute outrage. And of course, today we find out that Jack Smith, deranged Jack Smith, the special prosecutor, was actually illegally surveilling Republican senators. Well, I know that I've been illegally surveyed. In fact, I have a judgment going back several years against Obama for the mass surveillance. It's Clayman versus Obama, the only one that achieved that. Remember, I'm a lawyer and I'm a trial lawyer of many years. There is no other conservative watchdog today that is run by an actual trial lawyer, someone who actually tries cases. This is the difference. There are other organizations run by people whose heads are mostly public relations people, or they're not lawyers at all. We need to go into court, and we need more lawyers to do that. I need your support. Please go to freedomwatchusa.org and support our cause. We also do citizens grand juries. Go to freedomwatchusa.org and sign up. If you're not a convicted felon, and even if you are, you may have been wrongfully convicted, and can promise to decide cases neutrally. These are criminal cases. We, the American people, have the right for citizens grand juries to actually mete out the law ourselves, just like Wyatt Earp did in the Old West. Then you can be part of what we do. We need you. We need the American people. Every single day, we see these leftists, including leftist politicians, make threats. They're going to try to kill us. They are killing us. Charlie Kirk, others, churches burned to the ground, attack on religion. The devil has occupied the left. Make no mistake about it. There is a devil. If you're Jewish or Christian, you believe there's a devil, believe me. And he has inhabited the left. We must fight that with the grace of God, with the divine providence, like it says in our Declaration of Independence. When in the course of human events, the sovereign, the rulers no longer represent the people, we have a right, under the laws of nature and nature's God, to alter or abolish that government and to form a new government with life, liberty, and happiness for everyone. Well, yes, under President Trump, we formed a new government, but the left wants to destroy it. They want to destroy Judeo-Christian values. They want to represent the devil, to take us down to ground zero, to teach perverted lifestyles on our children, to do sex change operations behind our back. The country has been taken over, and believe me, everybody deserves rights, whether you're gay, lesbian, transgender, or whatever. But these people are activists. They're political activists, and they are dangerous. Many of the assassination attempts that have occurred in the last several months have been carried out by transsexuals, trannies, who have taken drugs which warp their mind in all likelihood. Nobody's mincing words anymore. The goal here is to destroy the fabric of society and then take total control. We cannot let that happen. So you need a Freedom Watch to be side by side with President Trump. Please join us. Join our Justice League. Go to freedomwatchusa.org and get my books. It Takes a Counter-Revolution, Wake Up America. It Takes a Revolution, Forget the Scandal Industry. Whores, Why and How I Came to Fight the Establishment. This is the claimant manifesto on how we save the country. But it's not enough to read my books or to read anybody's books. You actually have to do something. You just can't sit there and say, let the Republicans do it. We have a Speaker of the House, and he's a decent guy, but what's he doing now? He's not swearing in a congressman because he knows that she's going to vote to release the Epstein files. These are the games that go on Capitol Hill. There's only one congresswoman that does what she says she's going to do, Nancy Mace. The rest of them, forget it. These people are clowns. They're there for show. They're not for dough. Senator John Kennedy, I like him. I like listening to him. But what has he done? Lindsey Graham, others, what have they done? I'm tired of watching people on Fox News pontificate. It's time to act. And, these are good people, but they're scared. They're timid. They just want to talk. Now is not the time to talk. Now is the time that tries men's souls. It's not the time for the sunshine patriot or the summer soldier, as Thomas Paine wrote. It is the time to rise up. And remember, President Trump is only going to be here for another 3 years plus. We need to lay the foundation that whoever succeeds him will succeed. And he needs the people behind us. So go to freedomwatchusa.org. Join our Justice League. Contribute with tax-deductible contributions. We need more lawyers, more paralegals, file more cases, do more citizens' grand juries. Go to our website and see what I do. Just Google my name, you'll see what I do. The fact that I'm attacked as much by the left tells you what I do, because you wouldn't be attacked if you weren't effective, if they didn't fear you. Well, there's a movie, I remember one of the Batman movies with Ben Affleck, who's not a great actor, but I thought he was pretty good at that. And this villain asks him, what do you want from me, Batman? And he says, fear. That's quite accurate. The left must fear us peacefully and legally, because if they don't, they're going to run roughshod and destroy this entire country. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless America. Remember, the Father and Son will only help us if we help ourselves. I'll be back tomorrow with another special podcast. Until then, thank you for listening to me.